Before that, let us try to understand about the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Okay, so now going to the sternocleidomastoid muscle. So here you are able to see, you can also consider it as a key muscle which is present in a superficial plane dividing the side of the neck into anterior and the posterior triangle. This sternocleidomastoid originates by two heads, so from the sternum and also from the clavicle. Okay, so it arises from the manubrium sternum and also from the upper surface of the medial part of the clavicle. So two heads, a sternal head and a clavicular head. Now these two heads, they unite as they pass above obliquely. The clavicular fibers, you are able to see, they are almost flat as compared to the sternal fibers. The clavicular fibers, they actually pass behind the sternal fibers. Okay, so they actually pass behind the sternal fibers and then they unite and they go and get inserted into the mastoid process of the temporal bone. Then also they extend laterally. The insertion also extends laterally to the superior nuchal line. So superior nuchal line is the lateral extensions you can see on either side of the external occipital protuberance. Okay, so sternocleidomastoid inserts into the mastoid process and the superior nuchal line. So the nerve supply of this muscle is mainly by the spinal part of accessory nerve, which is the 11th cranial nerve. So the spinal part of accessory nerve or the 11th cranial nerve mainly supplies your sternocleidomastoid muscle and your trapezius muscle. Sternocleidomastoid and the trapezius muscle. These two muscles are mainly supplied by the spinal accessory nerve. Now, apart from that, there is also ventral rami of C2, C3. So I will come to this later while actually describing about the contents of the posterior triangle. So action of the sternocleidomastoid muscle, what you are looking here is actually the unilateral action. So if one side of the muscle contracts from below, if they contracts from below, it actually bends the neck to the same side and turns the chin towards the opposite side. Okay, so bending of the head towards the same side or pulling the head towards the same side, and what happens is the turns the chin towards the opposite side. So that is the unilateral action of the sternocleidomastoid. Now if the both the muscles bilateral simultaneous contraction of the sternocleidomastoid of both the sides, what they will help to do is they actually bring the your face forward like as if you are peeping in a crowd. So it protracts. So you just put your head forward if you want to look something. For example, in the well you want to just peep your head and look what is deep inside the well or something like that. Or when you want to raise from your pillow after you are lying down, when you want to raise from your pillow directly from the supine position. Okay, so then actually